Hey YouTube, what's up? Suni here with another YouTube video. It has been so long since I've been on here. So much has happened. I had another video with a special guest that kind of explained the absence over the last couple months, but the editing process on that is taking a little longer. So I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and do some vlogs. I think I'm gonna start like the story time genre as like story time vlogs. So that's that. I hope everyone's been good. And on top of that, I've kind of been a little weight conscious. I've the camera adds 10 pounds, but I've literally gained 10 pounds. Working really, really hard. I'm going to a wedding. Well, Cynthia and I are going to a wedding in Guatemala, so I'm really excited because I'm going to be fit and able by the time we go. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I cannot wait to tell you the story that I have today. It happened a couple years ago, and I'm not salty about it. I'm just, I was going through my list, and then I was like, oh, this would be a great one to kind of just jump back through, So that's the reasoning. Oh, it's hot in Texas. It is so hot right now. You'll probably see me sweating soon. Anyway, back to my story. So, today's story is about unrealistic expectations. And I think I've learned that the hard way over the years. I'm learning, but I'm getting them. Slowly but surely, I am getting them. So, this kind of happened. So there's this guy. And I'm laughing. It's just so funny. It's funny that I'm making this video. That's why. So, I know a lot of people go through, like, heartbreaks and breakups. And you maybe this situation has happened to you. Like, you thought someone thought something of you. But in reality, they didn't even think that of you, and you're like, oh my gosh, like, okay, that's cool, And if the person this video is about is watching, there's no hard feelings, you're a great person, and you're gonna find great people, and you're great. You're great. So, this guy, okay, back to the beginning. So this guy has been in my life since I was, like, little, because they were, like, family friends, and we knew them, and, he'd come and visit from wherever his hometown is, and this and that, and yada, 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 right? And over the years, we'd been on and off, but, like, I had a boyfriend at the time, or he had a girlfriend, or maybe he didn't even think that way of me, because after this story, I think that was the reality. He just was like, okay, another girl, I was nothing special, right? But who knows? But we'd been talking for years and years. And then finally the opportunity came when I was single. And I knew he'd be coming into town, right? So I was like, oh my gosh, this is the perfect opportunity to tell him how I feel. Maybe there's a future. Because people set these unrealistic expectations. Like, it was like a Bollywood type of non-reality, like people, like, so basically, like, okay, so he went to med school, or he is in med school, or I don't know where he is in life, because I didn't keep up after this incident. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. So, he went to med school, he dances, he's super, we would have been, like, a nice fit, I think, and I think that's why, like, people told me that we would have been a nice fit, like, over the years, all the time. No, and I got these vibes, right? Like, you always get these vibes. Like, I got these vibes, like, through the past years, like, that it was going to be a good fit. And I was like, yeah, it's gonna be great. It's a good fit. So maybe, maybe now's the time, since I'm single, it's time to get, whatever. So, the last time I saw this person, let's call him Bob. No, let's not even give him a name. Last time I saw this person, we were at a brown party, and it was like someone very elderly's party. So it was like a hodgepodge of people, like old people, young people, my age, and then kids, and this and that. But the nice thing, or the not nice thing about this place, was that it had an open bar. And Sunita had the great idea of pre-gaming before going to this event. So by the time I already got there, I was like, yeah, ready to go, and then the open bar, of course, just gave me more incentive to just continue my bad decisions. And so, like, throughout the night, we didn't really have much conversation. Like, he thinks... never mind, I'm not even going to say those things. But yeah, we didn't have much... This video is gonna be so bad. No, so we didn't really have much conversation throughout the night. Oh, I'm wearing a dress. I haven't shaved my legs. I'm sorry. And I'm wearing shorts under the dress. So, you know, if you see anything black, it's my shortsy shorts. Okay. Sorry. Had to put that out there. But yeah, so we didn't really see each other throughout the night, right? And then towards the end of the night, we had a little bit more interaction. Of course, you know, the things are going through our veins. The alcohol's getting to us, and we're like, you know, lit. We lit, you know. So then I think it was towards like the very end of the night, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a perfect opportunity, as I'm like belligerently, you know, walking around. It's like, oh, it's the perfect time. This is gonna be great. It's such a great idea. So then we were talking, or it was like almost an argument. Like we were talking or something, or arguing or something. And then I was like, well, you don't even like me. And then he was like, yeah, of course I like you. Typical guy answer, right? Yeah, of course I like you. I was like, no, you don't like me like that. Like, so why do you even care? I said something like that, right? Like super petty. And then from what I remember, he like just kind of stopped. And like the following events were like a Bollywood movie. I kid you not, right? So we kind of just stopped. And then he like was like, well, and I was like, well, like, and I just came back from India. I looked good. I was like at my skinniest weight. Like, I looked good. You know what I mean? I looked good. So then he was like, well, you know, and then like, I think he could see that I was getting agitated and upset. And then he kind of just spit it out. And he said these words. He said, listen, Sunita, I think you're an attractive person, but I'm not attracted to you. And at that point in my head, I was like, wait, what? Like, what did you just say to me? Like, so I am an attractive person, but I'm just not your type? Or am I just too, like what? Like, I didn't comprehend that sentence. Okay, I get it now. I'm just not his type, okay? It's very simple. People are going to be like, oh my God, Suni, stop. Like, stop. You don't need to overanalyze. Like, it's so dumb. So then after that, like, it was like a Bollywood movie. Like, I just start crying. Like not even like crying, like, like boo-hoo sobbing. I was like, like boo-hoo sobbing. And in my head, I'm like, why am I crying so much? Why am I crying so much? Okay, we're gonna cry. We're just crying. Here it comes. Here come the tears. Like, that's kind of like the order. But it was like a Bollywood movie. Like, everything happened in slow motion. Like think of like Mohabbatein songs playing in the background. You know, and then all of a sudden he's like, I think you're attractive, but I'm not attracted to you. And then my face is like, like complete, like how could someone say this to my face type of thing. That's not even the worst part of the story, okay? And then I turned lesbian after that. No. Kidding. No. So then after that, I got a ride home because obviously, you know, don't drink and drive. So I got a ride to a friend's house. It was a bad night. Bad. I think I threw up like out of the car. It was a bad night. And then I called my now amazing girlfriend of 3 years, and we own a business, and we have a house, and we live our life. No big deal. It's sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not being petty. I'm just telling you a story. So then I called my now girlfriend. I said, babe, you gotta come get me right now. And I was like at this person's house, and I was like belligerently drunk, like, God. And then she's like, okay, I'm coming. And then it took her like an hour and a half to come, and then they came. I mean, the people that took care of me were so sweet. So sweet. Like, I feel so bad for like getting like that. I'm so sorry. If y'all are watching this, I am so sorry for getting like that. Happens only a couple times, you know, in a lifetime. So I'm sorry. But so that's not even the worst part of the thing, right? So the next morning I wake up, and, you know, I'm with my lovely girlfriend. I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. Told her the story, and she was like, babe, like, it doesn't even matter. Like, we're together. Like, we weren't together at that time. Like, we were kind of dating, you know. And she's like, it doesn't even matter, you know, like, like, blow it off, whatever. And then I get a text. This is, like, what makes the story so amazing. I think guys just don't get it. Get a text from that guy. Hey, good morning, how are you? And in my head, I'm like replaying everything's events, you know, Mohabbatein, like crying, all of that, right? I'm playing that all in my head. Get a text, hey, how are you? I said, oh, hey, cool. Like, I knew in my head that I had to cut ties with this person because no. Like that, no. I don't need people like that in my life. I don't need people in that in my life. Like no. Like, and we weren't even that close, so no. So it doesn't matter. Like, sorry. So I'm so mean. This is my first vlog video back, and people are gonna be like, wow, Sunita, why of all the videos, why couldn't I say something funny? I think this is a funny story, so I hope you guys laugh. And then he texted me, hey, how are you? And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then he had the audacity to ask me, how was your night? And I was thinking in my head, oh my gosh, he wants to not have me as a friend. He wants to push my buttons, and he wants to think that it's just dust under the rug. Like, I don't know. So I get this text, right? And he's like, hey, how was your night? And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, was he that, like, gone that he didn't realize that he made me boo-hoo cry? Boo-hoo cry? So then I was like, oh yeah, it was good, like, no big, like, I just played it off real professional, real cool, nothing happened, like, there's no point in getting into a texting fight over it when it already happened. Like, you already told me that I'm attractive, but you're not attracted to me. You already told me that, like, nothing else, but you said that, you made me cry. So then, I was like, yeah, it's good, da-da-da. And then, like, he had said something back that was, like, so, like, insignificant. So then I was like, okay, this is Sunita saying goodbye. So he said, hey, yeah, it was great to see you this weekend. I hope you have a safe trip home. Like, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bitch. So that was it. Like, I was just kind of like, bye-bye. Like, I think it was just so upsetting because, and then, whoa. And then that was it. Like, he followed me on Snapchat for a while, but then I think he noticed that I wasn't, like, following him, or he didn't care, or the whole statement of I'm not attracted to you, or you're attractive but I'm not attracted to you held true, and he was like, oh, okay, bye crazy too, you know what I mean? So I hate the word crazy, but so after that, like, I deleted him on, like, every social media aspect. Like, I was just like, bye-bye, like, negative energy in my aura. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm really sweating. I'm gonna wrap this up, but yeah. So I think the whole story is people will set realistic expectations, and even you yourself, you'll set unrealistic expectations, and I think the best way to manage that is not like me, but understand that it happens sometimes. Like, people set these unrealistic expectations for me, and I followed and I bought into it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have this dream life, and in reality, like, I think your realistic expectations are set by you, like, as I mentioned, like, I'm with the woman that I love, and, we have a great life, and we're running a business, and all my dreams are coming true. And if I had listened to other people's expectations, or what society, or what anyone else had to say, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't have the things that I have with my partner and in my life if I had listened to that. So, moral of the story is set your own expectations and set them to something that you strive to become and you strive to be a part of in your life, I mean, other people will think that they have a vision for you. Even you yourself may think that you have a vision for yourself. But then when that reality hits you in the face, don't dwell. I never dwelled on this situation. I was just kind of like, okay, cool, on to the next. No, I'm kidding. I dwelled. I was so salty for a long time. Take some time to get over it. But then move on with bigger and better things and do things that make you really happy. And I cannot say that I am in a more balanced area in my life than I've ever been, because of all these things that led up to it. So love yourself and do yourself a favor, and just don't listen to everyone else or society or, even religious leaders or, things like that. Like, just do you and do what makes you happy. And when you're happy, people see that and they'll cut you out, you know, and that's another subject for another time, but they'll cut you out of their life. There's so many people that I don't have, you know, a big posse or a big crew or friends and things like that. Maybe it's because they're jealous, or maybe it's because they can't handle other people being more successful than them, or maybe it's because XYZ, and the list goes on and on and on and on. You know, that whole group that I just mentioned, I'm not even on talking terms with. And that's okay. And that's okay because they have a different path in life and they want to do certain things, and I'm building an empire, you know, with my girlfriend, and I'm building things that will last lifetimes and a legacy. And so don't live up to unrealistic expectations, and don't set unrealistic expectations, and don't listen to other people's unrealistic expectations, because you know what makes you happy inside. So follow your dreams, follow your heart, and yeah, I'll see you at my next vlog. Yeah. If you guys had this situation happen to you in your life, comment below and kind of just let me know. And I'm going to keep the videos short, and I'm going to come back and do more videos. Okay, I'm done. I'm sweating. Everything is sweating in my body right now. I need to go. Okay, bye guys. I love you all so much. Have a wonderful weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. It's Saturday. I'm going to try to post this up by tomorrow morning. So yeah, videos, YouTube. Suni's back. Ow. Suni's back. Ow, it really hurt. Okay, bye. Oh, I have to get up like a grandma. I need to work out. Oh my gosh. Okay.